Hello. Welcome to day 9. Teach yourself test automation with Kevin Owasu Itoan. We are teaching ourselves. Well, I am teaching myself a Selenium WebDriver with Java, and hopefully you are following along, right? So we are on day 9, and we are looking at locators, right? So locators is what Selenium uses to identify objects or elements on a web page, right? So what are objects or elements? They could be checkboxes, they could be text fields, they could be drop downs, they could be, you get the idea, right? So we are going to use Facebook, right? What we're looking at day 9 is we are looking at where we're supposed to look at linked text strategy and export strategy and CSS locator strategies as a way of locating objects on a web page, right? But I've already done a video which will be on my YouTube channel for link text and partial link text. So this video is just going to be on Xpath and CSS selector locators, right? On how to identify objects and interact with those objects on a web page, right? So let's jump onto let's jump onto Eclipse. And we are going to go into our test case folder, and we're going to write a new test case, okay? And we're going to call this, again, we could call it a locator. And we'll just call this Xpath, okay? Where's the X? Xpath, yeah? And just CSS, okay? I want to click on, this is important, guys. Check this box which says public static void and main. Click that. So we have our skeleton script here. Remember, every script has 2 common steps, right? One where you set Chrome properties to launch Chrome browser, and the second where you set driver as an object. Driver as an object now just gives WebDriver methods to be able to automate your test scripts in that sense, okay? So let's head over to a previous test case, and we just get this our 2 common steps, right? And we'll copy them over. Don't want to go over writing that again, right? The scripts will be getting too long. So come out of that, drop that here. So that's us now. Those 2 steps launch the Chrome browser, okay? Now what we want to do is we want to launch the website we want to work with, right? So which is Facebook, right? So we just go driver dot get. I have to use get, so it gets the URL. Double quotations. Now let's go and get Facebook URL, okay? Copy that URL. Jump back onto Eclipse and drop that into your double quotations, and that's you launched the Facebook web page, right? So now we want to use Xpath and CSS to interact with web objects on Facebook web page, okay? So let's go back to our Facebook web page. We want to go into the email field. Now I want to use Xpath to identify that element, right? And then send a text into the text field, right? So maybe an email or just a text, right? So we right click and inspect. You should know that by now. So all you do is this HTML code that's been highlighted is for that field, right? So all you do is you right click on that HTML code, you go to copy, and you go to copy Xpath, right? Now we jump back onto Eclipse, and you know the drill. You want to use WebDriver to find the element by Xpath, and then you want to perform an action, right? So we go driver dot find by, so this time it's going to be Xpath, right? And then you want to open your quotes, close, and you drop your Xpath in there. And what do you want to do this time? You want to dot send, right? because you want to send something into, oops, if I spell, you want to send something into that dot send, right? Send something into that field. Again, double quotes. Here we just say welcome. Okay, so now that line has sent something into this field, right? So we should get welcome in there. Want to do the same here. This time we'll use CSS Locator. So right click into the password field and you say inspect, and you right click on the HTML code and you go to copy. You want to go copy selector. Okay, so that's copied onto your clipboard. You head back to Eclipse and you want to do the same drill, but this time you're finding element by CSS selector, and then you're going to send your password in there, right? So we go driver dot find element by, so what we're doing this time, dot CSS selector, right? Open and close your quotations and you drop. That is your CSS locator, right? That's what the developers came up with, right? Down the line we'll be doing Xpath and CSS Locator. We're going to be doing customized ones, right? So we're going to be doing syntax for those ourselves, right? But that's down the line. So we're going to go dot send case, and in here we can put anything. We'll just put good. We're not going to see that because obviously passwords are obfuscated, right? So now what do we want to do next? We want to click on the login, right? We want to click on the login. I move myself this way. Right click on login button, go to inspect, and this time let's use what should we use? Now there's a tip here. If you see letters and numbers, right, usually when the page refreshes, those numbers and letters might change. So if you use that ID, it might not work, right? So we'll check that down the line sometime. But let's go again and use Xpath, right? Let's use Xpath again to click on that button, right? So we've copied the Xpath. What we want to do is driver dot find. So we find by Xpath again, by dot Xpath, right? We'll drop the Xpath in here. Right, this time it's a button. So what do you want to do? You want to do dot click, right? And now let's run this and see what happens, right? So right click, run as Java application. Fingers crossed that works. Right, so that's our Facebook. Let's enter welcome in there, and it's clicked, right? And we're just waiting for the next picture. You can tell it's still loading up there, right? So hopefully you get the next page, and that's the next page, right? There you go. It says email or phone number that you entered does not match any account. Sign up. So there's a link there to sign up, right? So that's it, successfully done, guys. So we've used Xpath and we've used CSS selectors as our locator strategies, right? So thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you in day 10. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you get the videos as I release them, right? This is a collaboration with Test Analyst, right? You remember the call to action on my web, on my blog is a call to Test Analyst, time to sharpen up your skill sets, right? Once you start sharpening up your skill sets, you start engaging with your career in a whole different light, right? And you start giving yourself skill sets, which if you find yourself on the job market for any reason, you will be back into a job in no time, right? Otherwise, if the market moves in front without you catching up with those skill sets, or being on top of those skill sets, or being ahead with some skill sets, then you're going to be on the job, looking for a job for a while, right? Or within your job, you probably want to go for a promotion or step up. You update your skill sets, challenge your employer, and your employer goes you up to another level of pay grade, right? Okay, so having said that, I look forward to seeing you day 10, right? And don't forget, drop down there, leave comments, engage. It's a collaborative effort. Hopefully you're teaching yourself as well as we go along. Okay, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video. This just